I've seen a lot of people talk about the fragrances that they have made the biggest dent on, and I really wanted to jump on this trend. First is By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. This was my husband's, and I have to admit I stole a lot from him. So this one is done, and we really need a new bottle. Second is Eau de Duel by Diptyque. It is one of my favorite scents from Diptyque, and I also saw my husband stealing this, so this is both our efforts. Next is Hermès L'Ombre de Marveille. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation. I have two bottles, one I bought and one was a gift, and both are quite dented. Next is one of my favorites. This is Alaya Blanche. I see the Blanche with the clear liquid. I have not seen this one anywhere online. This one I actually bought on a shopping trip with my friends, so this brings back really fond memories. Toilette au Poivre. I also like the Toilette d'Hermès, the first edition. I have also made quite a substantial dent on that one, but I prefer the Au Poivre. The addition of pink pepper is much more complex and intense. Loewe 001 Woman. This was the first fragrance from Loewe, and I love this so much. I use it to layer with other fragrances as well because this lasts really long on me. Vetiver Tonka. I find myself buying a lot of Tonka, so this is one of my favorites, but I use this sparingly because it is quite expensive. Another expensive fragrance that I use sparingly is Millefeuille by Louis Vuitton. I love this scent. The raspberry and the leather goes so well. One thing I want to highlight is that when I first started buying fragrances, I didn't know where to even start, so I obviously went for the ones that are easily accessible in the malls, so which meant that I bought more of the branded fragrances, as you have seen, like Diptyque and Jo Malone and Hermès. But as I developed my obsession with fragrances, to say the least, I started experimenting with more niche brands and local brands. So I would love to develop the collection towards more local or smaller and niche brands as well. Another fragrance that I want to highlight is Arcadia. This was a limited edition they had made for an event with Piaget, and I was lucky enough to get one. I was invited to the event, and this one is a very woody and a heavy rose scent. I use this to layer only. By itself is a little bit too intense, but when I layer it with something else, it is gorgeous. It makes any other scent stick to me for much longer. Arcadia, I believe, is a UAE based brand, and it's another one that I would love to support.